Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Fuss with Kajin Cosplay. And today, guys, we're back again with you with Better Call Saul.
Finally!
The finale of season 2.
Yes, I wonder why we chose that episode to wait for so long until we watched, you know. Last episode, Chuck ended up falling down, hitting his head pretty hard on the side of a
The
desk.
crack sound that follows after it.
It was basically what happened is that Jimmy did one of his schemes, and Chuck was pretty much onto him. I believe Kim knows that something happened, but she chose to stand by Jimmy's side.
Yeah.
And Chuck, he kind of went crazy with this. He went to the what's the name of the place? Like where you make photocopies, you know? So he went there and he asked for information about Jimmy, which he didn't get. And I think it got too crazy for him, lost consciousness, and Jimmy was on the other side of the road, like seeing it all happen. He cares so much, and it's kind of breaking my heart to see these two brothers go at each other, even though I know deep down they love one another. It's just really sad.
Deep down.
Yeah. We're really scared that
Underneath. Yeah.
Yeah. We're really scared that Chuck might be dead. I'm hoping he's not, but we're literally at the finale of season 2, and usually finales are for huge things to happen.
Yeah.
So I say let's just jump right back into this. Let's see what happened to Chuck. If they finally call the ambulance, because they did it last episode. And let's see if everything goes well for Jimmy after that, because I mean, I don't know.
Alright.
Yeah. So let's go. Good sign. Oh no, it's the past.
It's in blue, yeah.
So he could still be dead. Yeah, they were trying to play with us, but we know your tricks.
We know our blues.
Yeah.
When was the last time you ate?
What?
Food. Have you had any lately?
I'm fine.
I'll bring you something. Roast beef, no tomato, Italian on the side. Right. Okay, be right back.
He's got his mother's nose. They have really different recollections of what happened in the past. Same event, but two completely different visions. Jimmy missed that.
Mom?
Jimmy.
Oh.
No, Mom, it's me, Chuck. Jimmy.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh.
It's me.
Oh. That's gonna be horrible for the both of them. He wasn't there when she died, and the last one she called was the other one. Fuck.
Charles, is there anyone you want us to call?
Seriously?
I think he believes that he was at his mother's side till the end, and he was there for her, where Jimmy was not, and in the end she still called for Jimmy instead of him. That's breaking his heart.
Chuck? Hey, Chuck. Chuck, where's Mom? What happened?
She's gone.
What? When? Did she wake up? Did she say anything?
Oh my god.
No.
Chuck, you deserve a big slap right now.
Yeah, but I also
I'm
understand.
pissed. I'm really pissed. No matter how much resentful you're towards your brother.
Yeah, but I also understand why he's so bitter. I agree though, like not telling Jimmy that she called for him, that's...
Chuck.
Ooh.
Hey, Chuck. Where's this, buddy?
Center.
Chuck.
615 gold.
Buddy, you okay?
No, it doesn't. luck, Blue.
Hey, we're gonna get you to the hospital.
Lance.
Okay? Everything will be all right.
Work here.
So he's not dead, but he knows now. He got his proof.
Well, I mean, he was around, so why would he be around if he had nothing to do with this?
Unless Jimmy comes up with a pretty little lie for that.
He doesn't believe anything he says anymore.
How are you feeling, Mr. McGill?
Ernesto, how long was I unconscious in that print shop?
I'm not sure.
30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes.
I'd say maybe about a minute. You're kind of in and out.
And how long was I lying on the floor before the ambulance arrived?
About 10 minutes, I think, but I didn't look at the clock.
And yet you were there.
I think you're getting all wound up. Can you just take a few deep...
You bribed him. That kid behind the counter.
What?
Between the time Ernesto left and I arrived, you paid that half-wit to swear he'd never
Mr.
lay
McGill.
eyes on you. And then you stuck around to watch. Why? Just wanted to see me suffer?
Mr. McGill,
Just wanted to have a laugh at my
I
expense?
called him.
Oh my god, that's not true.
I called you
Dude.
earlier before I picked you up.
Why is he lying though?
I think he's lying because he's seeing his boss just lose it, and he's worried.
Get out,
And that's making it
both
worse.
of you.
Maybe.
Chuck, there's something that I have to do.
Yeah.
And I'm really sorry. I'm really, truly sorry, but I gotta do it. And it's for you.
You're trying to have me committed.
No, it's a temporary...
Temporary emergency guardianship. Tomato, tomato. Well, you finally got me where you want me.
Jesus Christ, no! Although I think down the line you might consider committing him because it's getting too crazy. I believe that deep down Jimmy is not that guy, but... Oh yeah, What? I thought it was Chuck, like, doing his scan or something. It was like the ways of the hospitals have really grown. Last time we saw them, Mike had kind of not destroyed, but he's stolen stuff from them, and he kind of stopped their operation for a day.
Yeah.
Well, apparently it's not over.
Up upstairs.
Well, I mean, they did say that they were gonna look into this, right?
Do you think that maybe it's the guy that survived from...
That there's a good chance
Mike?
because they did say they were gonna look into this and that they were not gonna stop.
You're gonna hear a sound that might seem loud to you, but it's nothing to worry about.
He's not supposed to move in there. Jesus Christ, the brain is powerful.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna go ask for an update.
Okay, yeah, good idea.
You are the greatest generation. You didn't start World War II, but you
We finally
sure as
get
heck
to see it.
finished it. And if that weren't enough, you sent a rocket 300 feet tall
It looks
to
good.
the moon. You need someone looking out for you, someone you can trust, a man who says what he does and does what he says. When you need someone to count on,
Give me Jimmy! Give me Jimmy!
Gimme, Jimmy.
Oh my god, that is so much less provocative than the other ones.
trust.
It looks so good.
It's really good, Jimmy.
It is
You had
good.
a really good commercial.
Thanks.
So much different than with
Better
Saul
Call
Goodman.
Saul.
Yeah.
We're still in the Jimmy side of his story, so. Oh no.
Jimmy. Gotta get some water.
Chuck, hey buddy, you back with us?
How you?
I get some water, please.
Yeah.
Last thing I remember was that machine they put me in. How long was I out for?
20 hours. And next order of business, get you the hell out of here.
Where to next? Some insane asylum in Las Cruces.
No.
Someplace you can really tuck me away, but good.
Home, Chuck. You're going home.
Jimmy is not out to kill you, Chuck, or get rid of you. Like, it's all fun and games till someone actually gets hurt. Jimmy is not against Chuck. Like, he doesn't want to hurt him, but it's like Chuck refuses to believe that Jimmy cares. It's all his electronics.
Yeah. He's looking for something.
Yeah.
What?
Well, obviously.
Nada.
I don't think he's gonna stop trying to stop his brother.
No. Probably actor.
He's the actual problem. He's the one pulling the strings.
I think
Don't get Nacho. Nacho, get the hell out of there.
I think you might be right about the wheelchair for that.
That would be the case, like the reason. Get away from him.
Maybe, but
Tick tock, tick tock. And if he's moving, it's not gonna be accurate at all. Oh shit! Nacho, you have the worst sense of placement, I swear. Damn it. Is that his car?
I think it's his car.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, Mike, be careful. Worst timing!
I think because somebody found his car. Don't you think?
Yeah. Oh no, that's a trap, buddy. Don't. Who's that? Someone knew he was gonna be there. I mean, we're freaking out, but we know he survives. Like,
Yeah, we know he survived a couple of days.
it's gonna end here? Oh no, okay.
Please.
Hey, what's up?
Jimmy, I have just one question. Are you behind this?
Am I behind what?
What's going on?
Do you think that maybe put his resignation to HHM?
Like, finally?
Yeah.
And I mean, technically, that could explain why he called him. Because he was telling Chuck that he should resign a lot. So that could explain why he thinks Jimmy's behind this.
You got a little project going on? We need to sit down,
He needs some
take
help.
a break, buddy, please.
Like,
I'm like-
ASAP.
Do not patronize me, Jimmy. I'm not crazy. Right?
I never said you were crazy. That you're probably exhausted and justifiably. Hey, come on. Hey, 5 minutes, and then right back at it.
I'm fine.
It's getting worse. Or he's doing this because he has some sort of plan, but... You don't want to be committed, this is not the way.
Howard tells me you quit HHM.
I didn't quit. I retired. I can't do the job anymore.
What do you mean? Of course you can do the job.
I made a mistake.
What mistake?
A simple, nothing little bank address. 1216 instead of 1261. I screwed it up. I hurt the client.
Do you think he's playing him so he can,
Completely and utterly.
I think he is.
And then I blamed you.
I think he's totally playing him.
There's this goddamn electricity. It's wearing me down. It's wearing down my faculties. My brain. My mind.
Because he knows Jimmy cares and he's using the care against him.
And now it doesn't anymore. People
I hope we're so wrong, guys. I hope we're wrong.
This is what's gonna happen anyway.
Oh my god.
What if I told you didn't make a mistake?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. A tape recorder. A tape recorder. That's what he took.
Oh no. He's gonna end up in jail. Again?
It was me.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I would have made Nixon proud.
He's totally recording him.
I changed 1261 to 1216.
Oh my god, Jimmy. He played you. He played you big.
You do realize you just confessed to a felony?
Yes.
Gosh, oh my god. Oh my
But you
god.
feel better, right? Besides, it's your word against mine.
Nope, buddy.
Nope. It's yours against yours.
I have
What
to
is he gonna
say,
do though? What
they're-
is he gonna
They're
do?
definitely from the same family. The lengths he would go to. He's gonna laugh. Well, maybe not laugh, but there you go. You were right.
He's gonna use it though.
Why not? He's so not uptight with the law, but the law is his life, you know? Everything that has to do with the law, Chuck is like really onto it. And Jimmy did commit a felony and he made him look like a fool.
With a confession that big, how would he be able to just practice after that? How would he?
I mean, Saul Goodman is not.
Even though that he changed his name, he's still the same person. The law applies still to him. So
I was about to say Saul Goodman is not really following the rules when it comes to the law, so I think he's gonna find a way to do this. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna go to jail for sure, or at least he's gonna go to trial or something because that is a felony. He falsified documents.
Oh my gosh, Chuck, you little.
Oh god. Okay. Let's start by the smaller subject of the episode, Mike.
All right.
He was, okay, so, yeah, last time we saw him, because, I mean, it's been a little while for us, but last time we saw Mike, he was talking to Ignacio about the fact that Hector was never going to stop. That if he ever got to learn about what happened, if he ever learned, I mean, he forgot about Mike as soon as Mike left the building, but then if he gets a reason to remember him, he's never going to stop. And there's always going to be a shadow to be wary of, you know, and his family is at stake, so I get that Mike would want to stop this right there, kill Hector, make sure that he's not after him anymore. Ignacio really has a gift for being in the way, I swear. But then who do you think is the guy that wrote the paper and took the risk of, you know, attracting attention, literally like starting this? Because Mike is also terrifying. Like, I don't know, but you don't want to have Mike after you either. Hector is something, but this?
I don't know who could have done it.
I don't know.
Ignacio was inside the house.
Was there anyone that might know about what's going on? It's not Tuco, because Tuco's in prison.
No, Tuco wouldn't
and
care.
Tuco wouldn't do that. Is there anyone we know that might be aware of what's going on? I have no idea.
I don't
Someone
know.
close to Mike?
Also, it is true that you guys said that Hector would have a stroke. That would explain why he was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, but you can have a stroke caused by a lot of stuff.
Maybe
I don't know,
bullet.
maybe the shot, like, he hears the shot, he freaks out, stroke.
Come on.
But apparently he's not gonna shoot him, so... But at first I thought that might be it, like, that might be, because I mean they were talking about accuracy, and then then Ignacio was in the way and Hector was moving, and I was like, if he tries to shoot him, maybe that's gonna be it. But Mike is a professional. I think if Mike is not certain that the shot is gonna land, he's not gonna shoot. So sadly, it means that someone else died.
All about the patience, always.
Yep. If you rush into things, that's how you end up dead. So. True. And you really have to think about every single way out, everything that's going on. You do not underestimate the enemy. That's what got him killed in the end, because he underestimated Walter White. So,
yeah.
But okay, a new player, someone that is not afraid of Mike, but someone that also has his best interest at heart, maybe. So I don't know. Someone that knew he was gonna do this.
I don't know why, but I got Gus in mind, but I'm pretty sure he's not Gus.
Well, why not?
Why would he be there?
Why not? He's close to Hector. We know Mike ends up working for Gus. I forgot about him for a sec, but maybe.
Why would he be outside in the desert looking for something? He's not a dog.
He didn't end up there. I mean, the guy who left the message did not end up there by accident. He knew what was going on. He knew that Mike was about to shoot Hector somehow, and that's why he left the paper. If he has connections, if he knows about Jim Beaver, like the guy that gave him the gun.
Yeah.
If he works for him, maybe that's how he learned about the plan, that Mike was going to do something. Maybe Ignacio said something. I have no idea, but Gus might be an idea. Maybe. I still want to find out, like, just like I want to know how Hector got to the wheelchair, I want to find out how they met with Gus. And we know that Gus is on a lifelong mission to kill and make Hector suffer.
True.
But right now, he's working with the guy. Like, they have a partnership, so, well, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it was Hector. Maybe it was Gus, yeah.
Maybe. We'll have to wait for next season, but this is interesting.
Oh.
Chuck.
Okay. And Jamie.
Okay. The first scene with the mom, I do not agree. Well, I agree with you that not telling Jimmy that his mom was asking for him in the end, that's cruel. But then at the same time, you could say that Jimmy might feel worse if he knew that she was calling for him and he was not there.
We know
that's not the reason
he told him.
Yeah, I understand the why, because I mean, I feel like Chuck has always tried to be the moral support. He's always tried to help the family. Like he waited till his brother left before he let himself be vulnerable.
Yeah.
He doesn't want people to see him as weak, but he's always there. You know, Jimmy was like, oh, let's go out and eat. And he's like, no, she's in her last moment. It's going to happen now. I'm staying by her side. So he was always there. He was always working hard for them and just to be in their lives. And in the end, before she died, she called for Jimmy. We already know that there's tension between the two brothers way back when, like, you know, back when they were kids even, back when they were teenagers, because he knows that he stole from his dad and that
his
dad died.
Never believed that his little Jimmy had done it.
I feel like maybe Chuck believes he's the only one who ever got to see the true Jimmy, and everyone else was lied to and manipulated.
It's always about Jimmy, always.
Yeah. He's got resentment and he's got issues when it comes to his brother, and it's nail after nail after nail. It's getting worse. And he always pretended. I don't think he wants to be seen as the bad guy. He doesn't want to be. Like I said, he wants to be seen as the moral support, which might be why he pretended to care about Jimmy for a long time, and he still does. Like, he still acts somehow like he's the better person because he doesn't want to be seen as vulnerable. I don't resent you like that. I don't have these emotions because I'm bigger than you. Like, you're not getting to me. You're not going to change me. But it's getting to him. It is changing him because it influences his actions here, and I think all that resentment is what's pushing him to finally win one against Jimmy, because once again, Jimmy made everyone else believe that Chuck was the one that did something bad or that made a mistake, and Jimmy was flawless. You know, Jimmy did nothing, just like his mom, like she called after Jimmy, but Chuck was the one there. Chuck was the one taking care of her, and he's the one that left. So once again, Jimmy is lying to everyone, and Chuck is like, you know what, I'm done with this. I want everyone to see you the way I see you. Let's take the truth and put it in front of everyone's eyes. But holy shit, are they from the same family? The lengths they would go to, I swear, like what Jimmy did last time, like for the scheme, changing the papers and everything, that took a while, and he did it, and we know he's determined. Like, he will go and he will do so much in order to win these things, but Chuck also has it in him. That was a lot.
The ways he used to make himself believable
Yeah.
for his brother, that he was kind of not there anymore.
You know, I think he might have tried to go at it the way Jimmy would have gone at it. Let's lie. Let's pretend. Let's make it big. Let's make it a show so that in the end he falls for it. Because I think that it doesn't work when Chuck does it the right way, and it doesn't work when he does it his way. So let's play Jimmy with his own tricks, you know?
Yeah.
It's sad because, I mean, I don't want these two guys to destroy one another, but I get where Chuck is coming from. He is right, like, Jimmy did something bad. The worst, but the thing is, I cannot resent Jimmy either, because the reasons why he's doing this, they're pure, you know? He's doing it to help his friend, who did deserve that case. Like, she did work her ass off to get the case, and she deserved it, and they took it from her.
Yes, but even though that your reasons are pure and they're good, it's still wrong.
I know.
It is wrong on so many levels.
Like, I mean, like, you know, in Breaking Bad, we could have argued for a while that, oh, Walter was doing it for the family, so the reason justifies the means.
Family,
Although in the end, we found out that he wasn't doing it for the family, so that changes everything. But the reason never justifies the means. It's just that it makes it harder for us to see someone like Jimmy get stopped, taken, or punished for what he did. Especially when we know that every time he tries to do things the right way, it never works out. And by the way, like, did you get what he did? Like, tell us in the comments if you know. But in the hospital, after his commercial played on TV, like, he took his phone and he closed his phone. What did he do with his phone? I saw it happen, but maybe for, like, he was pressing the button for a while. Did he close it? Did he send something? I don't know.
I think that he closed his phone because with the commercial, maybe he received texts and calls from potential
He was
clients.
expecting potential clients?
Yeah,
if that's what happened.
Brother.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. And that's also worst because you know that Jimmy wants his life. He wants Kim to have her life. He wants to be successful, and he wants to do things the right way. And when Chuck goes at him, you know, when Chuck is being an asshole to him, he gets mad, but every single time he's gonna come back because deep down he loves his brother. They are having a fight, and he's happy to be winning, but then Chuck ends up in the hospital, and he has a choice. Like, he could commit him and get rid of him. He never does it.
Weirdly enough, that every single character of this
Character.
That
sounded weird.
It's weird enough that every characters from this universe, like Walter White, Jesse Pinkman, Jimmy and McGill, or Saul Goodman, everybody does have an addiction. Like, Jimmy's addiction is his own brother, his emotions toward his own brother. If you think about it,
yeah. You know, I think
his own weakness.
We talked about this before. I felt before, and I still feel like it now. But I feel like Jimmy is thirsty for acknowledgement when it comes to Chuck. Like, he wants Chuck to tell him, and mean it this time, you know, good job, you did well. And
I can understand that, but it's
never
tearing
gonna
me
happen.
apart to see this. It's literally to me and half right now.
Because it's not gonna happen. I mean, not now, because you need to work on the whole lot of issues that you have with them before it ever gets to that. And I mean, for a while he thought he had it, but then we learned that Chuck was lying to him this whole time. So, and now we know that he did all of this to play Jimmy. You just know it's not gonna go well for him, and it's gonna tear them apart even more. And not just them, like, Kim is gonna learn too that she got played.
I think that's gonna be the last straw for her.
I don't know. There is a reason why she's not in Breaking Bad, but anyway, that was, and I felt like, you know, well, at first I was like, did he lose it, or is he using it to play him, because I'm like, this is a finale we're talking about. Something huge has to happen, and if Chuck is just losing it even more than he was before, that's not gonna be worth a finale. So I'm like, something has to be going on here. And I mean, we did see him go get something in a garage, so there's that.
Yeah. We can technically say that the student surpassed the master.
The student?
Yeah.
Chuck?
With
the scheme?
With the schemes.
He took a rule out of Jimmy's book.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, that was well played though. Like, I when I was watching the scene, I was thinking, well, he's a good lawyer, because holy shit, that's great. But that's one great way to get information. He literally recorded him saying it, and I don't think he didn't do anything illegal. Like, he just took decisions, and he played with Jimmy's emotions, which is something that we know he's always been a sucker for. Like, he cares too much, and that's his downfall, which might lead to him not caring at all in the future. Like, he's gonna abandon his persona because that's what gets him all the time.
Oh.
Anyway, we're gonna have to move on because I have too many questions for the next episode to wait. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the first episode of season 3 right away, it's already on Patreon. The link is in the description.
Yep, don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you want to watch it now. And if not, wait for the next one to be up on YouTube.
Yes, in a couple days.
Yes, we'll see you then.
Bye!